Okay, and I'm back after a brief little break. I actually just got back from vacation, so things are interesting, and luckily I recorded this particular episode before I went. Of course, while I was up there, I got a little bit of nasal congestion type mess. And so if I clear my throat even more than usual, which I know the usual is bad enough, but if I do, please forgive me. It's just, yeah, sinuses and yeah, it's just Texas. Okay, and as you can see here, I'm just doing a little bit of cleaning up with the staircase here, and I'll go over a brief overview. A couple of the things that I've started, um, of course anybody who has watched any episode previous to this would know that I've pretty much got my house done as much as I'm going to do on it, otherwise I'll spend forever and a day on it. My wheat farm is going very well. I already have a little bit of wheat, and it's producing seeds slowly, but they are coming along. I have yet to actually make a chicken farm. I know that the chicken farm is, it's probably one of the most vital things that I'm going to need in this whole series, just because you have to have chickens for arrows, unless of course I happen upon a skeleton spawner, and in that case that would be awesome. But if I don't, I need a lot of chickens, which is one of the reasons why I don't mind demolishing all of this gravel. Gravel comes in handy, because we're going to need a lot of arrows, if I make it to the Ender Dragon, that is. I haven't gotten to that point yet. I am currently still playing, so you know that I've at least made it a little bit further than where I'm at right now. In this particular episode, I will be working hardcore on the farms directly after I finish this little bit of stuff, all this dirt. Now, as many of you know, after my farms, I'm going to be working on my vertical shaft. I'm not real sure where to put the vertical shaft just yet, and it's going to be very likely that I could die doing that. The vertical shaft is huge, and just because of its immense size, should I fall, it's going to be a long ways down, and so that's going to be rough. Nice, soothing Minecraft music here. Now, of course, on the bucket list, I've pretty much got enough iron to make the full suit of iron, which I know I have enough iron, but the full suit of iron, I cannot check it off until I get all of the farms and the vertical shaft done. The enchantment table, same way. I did find lava, so that means I can do obsidian, and I'm sure there's diamond somewhere very close to that lava. Typically, diamond is close to lava. And so, it probably won't be real hard to make that. I already have the sugarcane growing for the books to be able to make enchantment table and library, so I can get nice levels on that. So, so far so good. Now, I think probably one of the harder things, and it's probably going to be a lot harder than what I'm thinking it's going to be, is actually finding villages and trading up to those 3 spots. Chances are a village is going to be very far away, just because whenever I do random seeds on my computer, for some reason my computer hates any normal environmental structures or anything like that. So they're always 100,000 miles away from spawn, and I'm not sure why that is, but every world I've ever generated, I've never had a village like right on top of me. And hello. Creeper time. And what's really funny is that I actually gave away something just a second ago, and I don't know if anybody actually caught it. But I gave away something a minute ago. That's the problem with recording my commentary separate of the actual video, is that sometimes I forget what all I have done previously and where this video is going to actually take place at. Like what all I've managed to do in this video versus what y'all have seen. And yeah, so I gave away something just a second ago, and so if y'all can figure it out, then y'all know pretty much what's going to happen here. But that's okay. Yeah, now I have found a desert village. A desert village is probably going to be the harder thing to find, I think. If my computer holds true to generating levels, worlds, like it normally does, then the desert village is going to be very, very difficult. And I know I want to do these things in order, and I have to do these things in order, but just for time's sake, I may do the nether castle and the blaze farm and stuff like that first, just to give me some ender pearls. And because it's going to be a lot faster, I think, traveling with ender pearls, as long as I toss them correctly and don't kill myself in the process. So the mob farm thing is probably going to be pretty necessary too, and I'll probably do it before the jungle temple. Maybe. We'll see. It depends on how badly I need the mob drops. If I need them, like, really, really quickly, then, I don't know, we'll see. And it depends on what kind of mob grinder I can make. If I have to make my own, that's one thing. If I can find a, maybe a couple of dungeons or something of a couple of different mob types, then that would work too. And I'm okay with that. So, we'll just block this off here. Get down to see if you left anything. Nope. Yeah. Now, the number 26 portion that a couple of people have indicated that they think that I'll make, well, actually it's just one, because most people didn't have enough faith in me to think I would make it past even, like, 20, much less 26. But I'm probably going to work on that little by little as I go also, because I like walking on stone rather than grass or anything, because grass just sounds too much like a creeper creeping up on you, especially if the sound starts lagging for whatever reason, and in fraps that does tend to happen. Now, the roller coaster is definitely going to be way back there, and so is the tower to sky limit. The tower to sky limit is actually going to probably be on top of my vertical shaft down. It just works out that way because whenever I'm doing the vertical shaft, I'm going to have a ton of cobble, and so it's the perfect place to go ahead and take all that cobble upstairs and then start building the tower. I'll probably make the tower the same dimension as the vertical shaft, and so that's 10 by 10 all the way to sky limit. Though I didn't write that on the actual description in the original video. So we shall see. Now I'll tell you a little bit of historical fact. Is that where I typically tend to die whenever I do hardcore, and I do try and go to the Ender Dragon, I will typically die in the Nether. Usually not immediately, but ghasts, for some reason, I don't know what makes them kill me so quickly, But historically, if I'm gonna die and I'm in hardcore mode, it's gonna typically be biogassed in the nether. And I'm horrible at hitting those missile things back to them, and they always seem to find the spot where there's only one block of netherrack underneath me, and I end up burning to death or just get completely blown apart. It's horrible. So that's a little bit of historical value to it. I'm going to be really careful in the nether, so the nether videos may get really boring. I mean, like, just as boring as this, even though the tension is going to be a little bit higher. Yeah, I don't know about the nether. I like the nether because it's a cool place. It's got some cool scenery that, you know, typically whenever you find a huge open spot in the nether ceiling and you look down into all the lava and everything, and it's all floaty cool looking with gas flying around and zombie pigmen moving all over the place. I like the nether, I can't play in it for crap. So that's my 2 cents on that. That's personally, if I were to put money on it, that's where I'd say I was gonna die. Yeah, and that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to put the nether kind of far down in the bucket list, is that I have a bad feeling about the nether castle. So, and that's another reason why I wanted the mob farm up front, is that the mob farm is going to help me get the supplies necessary to help survive the nether, hopefully. And also, the enchantment table is going to help me survive the nether, hopefully. So between those two things, a mob farm with enough, I guess, armor and everything else, and then the enchantment table helping me with fire protection and all that good stuff, I think I'll do better this time, because normally I don't do an enchantment table at all in hardcore, because I figure, well, I'm gonna die anyway, why not, or why bother? And so hopefully the enchantment table will be a game changer in this. So if I did die in the nether, let's see, what number would that be? That would be number 18. And so anybody who gets past number 18, good luck. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I love coal. You're going to notice that I get every little chunk of coal that I come across in all of these, just because I use a huge amount of torches anywhere I go. I have tons and tons of torches, as you can see. I leave trails of torches everywhere, and especially if I get to a, what do you call it, an abandoned mineshaft. And torches are also very good for doing what I'm about to do here. Torch mining. I learned this from Lorgon111. He does this all the time. I forgot to do it. He does torch mining all the time, and so I figured I would take up the practice, and it does work very handily. Saves you a little bit of time anyway. I mean, it's not much because you still have to plop down and pick up the torch, but saves a shovel, I guess. Now, those of you who are listening very closely will notice that I have a ton of zombies somewhere. And there's lava. So somewhere very near where I'm at right now, there are a ton of zombies. I think, if I remember correctly, it may just be a room full of zombies. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played, and I just went on vacation. So, we'll see. Oh, by the way, this lava here, that's what I gave away a minute ago, in case some of you didn't catch it. I'd not found lava up until this point, and yeah, so that's what I gave away earlier. But with all of my iron in hand, I have more than enough for plenty of buckets, and so the nether portal will be fairly easy after this point. I posted in the description of the last video that soon I'm going to start recording the video. Ah, here we go. Okay, I do remember this now. Yeah. Floating zombies of doom. Burn to death. Yes. And you too. Yep. Okay, but I gotta be careful because this is hardcore mode and I don't have anything fire resistant right now. Okay. And another zombie. And spooky noises. Thank you. I will take those green balls of goodness. Now, this is where, you know, typically I like water. Water will help you out with mobs a lot of times. But then sometimes it is just annoying, and in this particular case, it could kill me. Because it's going directly towards the lava, which I don't want. And, yeah. So I'll block it off little by little, and then make my way slowly towards up here. Hopefully there'll be something good. At this point, I know that there's lava here, so I'm very, very close to diamond somewhere. And I would like diamond. I'll make a iron suit of armor just to satisfy the goals, but if I can have a diamond suit of armor, you better believe I'm going to take that up every chance I get. Ah, placed it in the wrong spot. This could be detrimental. I'm just making things worse at that point. There we go. Okay. And voila! Hello! So this is where all the zombies were coming from. And it is also going to be my first mob spawner. This will be an excellent mob trap to be able to produce lots of helmets. And what else do zombies give you in rare drops? It's like helmets, shovels, and what else? Something else. They give you something else, like swords? Is that what zombies give you? Something like that. Yeah. So, at this point, this is video number 4, I believe. And so at this point, I'm already working on getting about 5 different goals cleared. But like I said, I have to get them in order. So until I get all of them, all of the ones above the ones that I'm working on right this second, I need the wheat farm has got to be finished. It's 12 by 4, which means that all the sides, both rows on either side of the water that I have up top, those have to be full of wheat, or at least the seeds, not like grown wheat or anything. I have to at least have the seeds for them. The chicken farm, I've not seen a single solitary chicken, and I realize this whenever I'm building all these farms and everything. So that's going to be rough. I'm not sure how that's going to work because I don't have any yet, and yeah, so the sheep farm, easy. Pig farm's going to be easy. Cows, I've seen cows somewhere on the horizon, I think. But anyway, so those are going to be easy, and it's just the size of them. I only need 2 of each animal in them to be able to start breeding, but I need the farms to be at least a 2 high 10 by 10 section. So that's another reason I was getting all this cobble. Is that way I'd have enough to do all the farms. And that's a lot more cobble than you think. Now, this particular thing, I'm doing this more to be aesthetically pleasing. And it will also give me a path to this jungle over here, which may or may not have a jungle temple. And then I could say that I'm working on yet one more objective to at least have it available whenever I'm ready to complete that particular objective. So, make a nice little arrow-shaped diamond-esque path here. And voila. Take that block, and lovely. And also cookies. I like cookies. In the new jungle trees you can breed cookies. Or grow the cocoa beans to make cookies. That's what I meant. Yeah, breed cookies. Yeah. And cocoa beans away. Thank you, Mr. Chest. And I'm not gonna do any pigs just yet. I don't really care for riding pigs. I hear in the next update that they're gonna do you can actually ride the pig if you grow a carrot and then put it on a stick, and then whichever way you like hold the carrot on the stick, that's which way the pig goes or something. But currently I don't do pigs. So and there we go. Torch and voila. And those things mass produced like it is going out of style. I don't know, has anybody have a cocoa bean farm? They grow so fast, it's ridiculous almost. And inside to sleep a little bit. Or, well, I thought I was going to sleep. Watch the sun go down. Oh, come on. Okay, watch the moon come up. Ah, the stars. I can see the stars. There we go. Okay, let's watch for enemies. Nothing. Oh yeah, some of those cocoa beans are already almost done. I think some of them were done, actually. Entirely too fast. But I am proud to say that I almost have a full stack of paper. No, I'm sorry. I almost have a full stack, or I have a half stack of sugarcane. And it takes 3 stacks of sugarcane to make 1 stack of paper, I think. So I'm like 1/6 of the way there already. And a stack of paper, that's going to make a lot of books. And just organizing my inventory a little bit. Voila. Okay, so that was a cut. And the audio is going to sound a little bit different right this second. I'm not sure why the audio change happened. That was 2 different playing sessions, by the way. It wasn't as smooth of a transition as I normally try to make it. But that's okay. And, okay, so the wheat farm's coming along nicely. And have a little bit of cobble, so I'm going to go ahead and start on these farms. So, this one, we'll just say these are pig farm right here is done, pretty much. Wow. You know, until I'm going back and recording my commentary over this audio, I didn't realize how bad this audio sounded. And I have no clue why. That's the bad thing. Huh. Well, that audio is terrible. I shall fix this. I will fix this. And hopefully the next episode will not sound like this. Because that would be horrible. Oop. And more cobble. Okay, so I will make this. I don't remember what I'm going to make this. I think this is going to be the chicken farm, maybe? Possibly. If I can find chickens. Like I said earlier, that chickens, I haven't seen a single solitary chicken, so I have no clue where I'm going to find chickens at. And there's like no chickens. Just sheep. I don't even see chickens in the distance. Where in the world? There's cows. No chickens. And zombies. I hear zombies. I don't know where zombies are. Is that another mob spawner maybe? Plenty of pigs, which I don't need at all. You know, even in watching this video again whenever I record the commentary, I was thinking, okay, well maybe I was just missing them or something, and whenever I record the commentary I'll come back and I'll see like all kinds of chickens that I missed. But I'm not even seeing stuff that I missed. I mean, there's like no chickens. That's pretty ridiculous. Huh. Anyway, so as you can see, I'm venturing out a little bit more than I typically have in the past, looking for these stupid chickens. Now you would think if they would be anywhere, it would be in a large prairie type area, biome. But there is like nothing. Burn, zombie, burn. And that will be explored later. Or right now. I saw you, zombie. I'm coming for you. Come around back. Gonna flank you. Eat it, zombie! Okay, this is a very interesting cave situation here. And still no chickens. But yeah. I don't know. The chicken thing's probably gonna have to wait till another episode, because this one is starting to run kind of long. I've already hit the 30-minute mark, so... Zombie in the woods? Zombies out there in them trees. famous movie quote. And Cow in the Cavern. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut the episode here. And assuming I don't die real quick. Yeah. No way down. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the episode. And we will continue looking for chickens in the next episode of the Minecraft Hardcore Bucket List. So, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like. And this is Warden1103 signing off. In just a second. Like right now. Alright, bye.